up people, Tasaran here. Welcome to the World of Warcraft Vanilla on Northdale with our hunter. That's right, we are cracking on in the Searing Gorge. Now I'm carrying on with the quest that we made a bit of a start with Haya in the last episode. I'm on my own for the moment, but that's fine. It means we get soul XP anyway, so it's pretty doable. Now, before we sort of get started with what I'm actually killing, you remember in the last episode we killed the big rhino type thing in that one? In the southeastern area of the Searing Gorge. Now this horn that we picked up from it, we had to hand in to Nick. We had to hand in to someone at the gate that's at the bottom of Loch Modan that leads to the Searing Gorge. She then asked us to go to the explorers area of Ironforge. We went there. Then we go back to her with a proof of deed, and then she gives us the key to the Searing Gorge so we can then open those gates. So that is actually how I got here today. Nice. Did a bit of melee up for a touch. What I'm actually looking for is the like blacksmithy type people for the smithing theory thing. I don't know what it is, what it's called, or why. Oh no, the sound is up. It seemed a bit quiet to me. I know usually I lower it down for when I'm on Discord. I must have turned it back up at some point. Yeah, these dudes. Steam smiths. These are what we need. But we only actually need one of it, and the drop rate is 25%. I imagine it will be the same for the lookout glass from the lookouts. I am out of mana. Still working on the mana efficiency. As soon as I ding 49, then my next talent point will go on mana efficiency, and that will be full 5 ranks then. I'm going to take a buff. Keep the dark iron scraps for the Eastern Plague Lands hand in. Nice. I don't know what's going on outside. So we all full. Awesome. Now I still need shed loads of the golems, but no longer for the golem oil. It's just the quest to slap 20 of them. So I need 16 more of those. Which is nice, because you look at it sometimes and you can think, oh, that sounds like a lot. I don't want to do that many. But think of the XP. I am nearly certain if we crack on with all of these quests that we have available to us, assuming we don't have any mishaps, I think we will be hitting a level 49 today. Just going to reset my sesh because I have been AFK for a while, just so we got a bit more of an accurate telling as to how long. Are these immune? Yeah, they are. Make your way over to that bitch there. There's a few horde about. Nothing worrying. I'm just going to auto attack this one with a bit of rapid fire. Because mana is low, Kiki's health's a bit low. It's just low. Nice. We've still not got it, so there's one over there. I'm going to start drinking and send Kiki in for the tag. Oh, I've got coffee here. Cheers, peeps. Oh. Now for some reason this steam smith, his health wasn't going down at all, but Kiki's was a lot. So I'm jumping in before I'm at full. Now why is that? They're the same level. Don't know, what did I get? Not a lot. Oh, it's because I already had one in me. I thought, oh, I picked up a scroll of intellect and I didn't get anything for it. It went in the bag. Let's go for this one. Those are the spiders there that I need. And how many of them? There's a lot of them as well, isn't it? Yeah, 20. Get lost. See if I can slap a few of these a little bit quicker. According to this, I'm going to level in 20 minutes. Which I've got to admit, I wasn't expecting it to be that quick. But with all this rested bonus, leveling like troopers. And then when we, you know, start handing them all in, and these ain't the end. These, you know, these quests carry on. We'll be well on our way to 50, which is awesome. Because the clock is ticking. Unfortunately, the clock is ticking for Classic, which is a good thing, because obviously we all want to get on to Classic, but I would like to finish this series. Took you long enough. Yes. Yes. Fucking take him out, son. We're going to watch this, hopefully. Oh, he's cheap shotted him. Come on, dude. Messed him up. Nice one, mate. To be fair, that rogue was a total pussy. You know, he was skull level. He was sick. You know, he was skull level, which is more than 10 levels above me. Enchanted blades took like 6 days to kill me. You know, I probably could have held my own for a little bit, but I end up getting to a stage where it's like, oh. You know what I mean? You just like, you see the skull and you just think, what's the fucking point? I know having the pet air is a little bit of a... Just wanted something. That rogue's a total pussy. It's not the sentries I need. It's lookouts. But I know they are around these sort of things. Don't know, but we've got a Magna Elemental here. I've got to be honest, I wouldn't mind a bit of it. I'm going to send him in just so he does get the aggro of the spider instead of me. Now I should be able to use stings, lovely. I'm going to move in close for the heal. Our 4-year-old in the background. Make sure that's refreshed and go for another heal, I think. Beautiful. Oh, we didn't get the heart. We need 2 more Heart of Flames. Incoming Tauren warrior. But a bit more of a grown-up one. Slow but steady, I think. But I think that's also kind of the best way to do it. Just don't look too much at the experience bar. It's more of just get as many done as we can. Nib. I recognise that name from somewhere. Or am I thinking of Nim? Might be thinking of Nim. Anyway, that's 3. So we only need 1 more Heart of Flame and then that's that quest done. Juicy. So it looks like I'm not going to be the only one facing these spiders, although he's going round them, so perhaps he just took aggro of that one accidentally. Not sure. But we're not going to look a gift horse in the tits. We're going to carry on. I'm going to keep it slow though with the mana, because these Morning Glory Jews can get a bit pricey. Yeah, just use a bandage on him. And it's just a case of just going around, seeing something, killing it. I find it's a lot easier and a lot more palatable to do that rather than concentrating solely on one quest at a time, especially when it's ones like this that are overlapping. Just go around killing stuff and it's like all of a sudden, boom, you've done several quests. Now I'm going to be doing these quests essentially in 2 halves, because some of them do take us down into the slag pit and I don't like to go down there until, you know, until I have more than one reason to go down there. Although I think a couple of the quests do make us go down there more than once, regardless. A golem. Going to use Intimidate because I did start the DPS a little bit early on that one. Definitely need a drink. Let's go. The Slavers and Taskmasters quest we can do up here, but I think that's doable down in the slag pit as well, so I'm not too worried about hanging around to do that. Mainly golems and spiders for now. Cindersaurs we do at the bottom. Overseer Maltorius we do at the bottom. Secret plans, the fiery flux. Can't remember where I get that from, if I'm honest. Is it right next to... Oh right. It is Maltorius. That's not a problem, we can cope with that. I'm out of mana though, I can't cope with that. Although nice, improved Hawk. That's going to help. And I'm going to go for a drink and see how much of the Spirit Bond actually heals Kiki up. Because it's, at the moment, it's 1% every few seconds. However long that is. Every 10 seconds. 1% health every 10 seconds. So it does seem like a lot, but it is a little bit of a regen. You know, he's nearly full. That's not too bad. This is what I'm talking about. Now, I do need both of these, but neither of them are any good for stings. Do what I can. I might need to stop to heal. Oh, don't be so fucking boring. What can I say? We've already seen what a total pussy that Yeethoven is. I'm miles in the wrong direction. Didn't have a quest item anyway. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, you fucking idiot, Kiki. I thought lure him into the trap and then perhaps I could heal Kiki up and then allow Kiki to retake the aggro, but never mind, we won it all the same. Still need one more heart. Do it, Keeks. Have a word with that zone, bitch. Please, come on. Oh, nothing. No loot at all. Cheers. Cheers for that. Thanks, mate. I think I'll have a quick top up. So how are we doing for golems? We're halfway there for golems. Nearly halfway there for the spiders. No loot again. Let's head back over to Gank Corner. Still need the smithing things as well, don't we? So let's spend a bit of quality time in amongst here. And this at the same time will be we'll get some taskmasters and slavers while we're here as well. There is a few other alliance about. I refuse to believe I'm the only one that dude was ganking. And again, what's up with your keeks? Don't seem to be holding aggro very much at the moment. Or am I going too hard? I know, like, when I start talking, then I'm just pressing buttons. No, come on! Yeah, he's activated. Unless for some reason Kiki's missing quite a bit. That might do it. I don't know, can't hear you. Well, it was that warrior that just said something to me, but not a lot for some reason. Don't know. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. Right, that's one of them. There is a slaver here, so I might as well. I'm going to pull him over. No, not both. Get out the net. Now, was that a Taskmaster as well in the corner, if I remember? It was. So we're going to have that one as well. Quite right. Quite right. Look how close we are to leveling. 11.2 minutes. Now, I'm not mounting up for good reason. And that reason is there's a rogue twat split in the area. That's that warrior from before. Inferno Elemental I am going for. Because I only need one more. It's level 49. I only need one more Heart of Flame. That was a nice crit. Whether that was me or Kiki, I don't know, but that was a beautiful crit. Come on, you must have Heart of Flame. You're like on fire. Fuck's sake! We'll start with the end one. At least these are Serpent Sting, which is quite nice. I pulled them both. I'm going to distract this one. I can do about it. I'll wait until... no, I've got him. It's the only way I can interrupt it. 8:16, I've got ages to wait. But we got one. To be fair, they're much higher level than me. I wasn't expecting to beat two of them. He's unhappy, so I need to feed him. Fire. Oh, I didn't wait for his happiness to go up. Bollocks. So I use Intimidate there because then he generates more threat and then I can go harder on the DPS. So that time he kept the aggro. And that brings us halfway for that quest. So that's nice. Still need 9 more to golems. There's a few spiders here and it looks like I'm on my own now. See, look, another horde player just going on by. So I think it probably makes more sense just to carry on with the spiders for now. There's 4 in sight at the moment. This one's a level 49, so he is going to take a fair bit more damage on this one. too bad. Doesn't really need a massive heal. I like these level 47s. That nearly ended suddenly. A little bit too suddenly for my liking. I'm going to have to feed him again. He's well fed. That I can say about Kiki. He is bloody well fed. I'm not keen on these 49s at all. Missed the sting. There we go. See, the 47s, I'm more confident sending him in while I have a drink. It's going well, 3.3 minutes. Oh, just. I need to get a hit off. Fantastic. Oh, that was better. Much better. Okay. All rubbish, really. Even solid stone's not really selling in the auction house at the moment, but I'll move them up regardless. Not bad. Okay, lookouts. There's one, just need him to respawn. Sentry, sentry. We'll have the golem. And if this lookout respawns, that would be beautiful. Apparently he's pulled one of them. Didn't even see that sentry come over. Making him happy is the most important thing in my life. Okay, the corpse has despawned. So I'm just going to hang for a minute. Gonna need Keeks on passive regardless, because if Keeks runs in there, that's it, we'll get the other sentry as well. Just sentries. It's that annoying time of day again when the light's shining on the monitor. I can't see anything. Really relying on the tracking. Don't really want to waste too much time here. There's no need. Should have spawned by now, come on. From what I can remember, these usually are quite a high drop rate. Haven't had much of a problem with them. You know, usually I'll get the lookout glass relatively quickly. But this time, not so lucky. We'll only need 4 more spiders, and they have started to respawn, so I think it'd probably be wiser. To be careful where I initiate battle here, because they could spawn right on me. This one's a level 48, so not too bad. How's Kiki's XP? Definitely getting there. The white spider meat you get here are for the spider sausages that I think are level 200, and there is a point in cooking in which only really that will do. Ding! So if you're going to sell any sort of meats and that, white spider meat's usually pretty good. Don't know about iron web, I'll have a look into it. So 2 more spidsters, and there are 2 right here. One of them's a 48. Let's get the tag nice and early. That one's a 48 as well, nice. Right, lay the hammer down. I can cast, refresh the sting, move on to the next one. And that is it. No more of these bloody spiders. Let's just get reasonably safe. Have a drink. Re-top up my stam buff. And have a little think. So, the slave masters and slavers, taskmasters and slavers, we can do them when we go down into the slag pit. We'll go all the way to the bottom of the slag pit to do the incendisaurs. We'll also do the Overseer Maltorius while we're in there, although that can be quite tough. and the secret plans fiery flux, which is right next to him. I really want this lookout glass. I think this sends me down somewhere. We've also got this dwarven justice. Return to the Searing Gorge and find Dorius's archaeology unit. Up above Thorium Point. Don't know. Quest I've not done, so your guess is as good as mine. I'll sort of head to where the marker is. Other than that, not really much more I can do about it. Okay, so really what I need to do is sort out these lookouts. Someone's fucking killed it. Cheers, mate. It's not Veem or Beethoven, whatever his stupid name was. So I'll leave him to it and look for golems. If that was Beethoven, even though skull level, I'd have had a word anyway. Even if he beat me again, at least it wouldn't have been a gank from his perspective. It would have been a fairish fight, rather than beating me when I've got no health left anyway. I'm actually really gutted we missed out on that lookout. Not doing as much damage as I would like. But Kiki's health is still quite reasonable. Awesome. Well, we already know it's a while after he respawns. Just a little bit concerned about that troll and that. I mean, they're going up that way, so let's... Oh, no, shit, it's a sentry. No lookout here. Really would rather not risk bumping into two horde travelling together. This lookout's despawned. Or I'll let someone on the flight path. Nope. According to this, there's two. The lookout has two spawn points here. So if you can hear my 4-year-old in the background there, he sounds like it's getting to that time of the evening when he's getting a little bit sleepy, babies. So once again, I'm not going to hang around too much, just He's left me. I know my pet's a dead giveaway, but I would really, really like to end this episode with the spyglass, so I know that I can just go down. I just want to be able to go into the slag pit next episode. You know, 6 golems, not a problem. All in all, Searing Gorge, relatively rather busy. There's quite a few people questing here by the looks of it. Both Horde and Alliance alike. Okay. Okay, that sentry wasn't there before. So it depends on whether or not whoever took them out took out the sentry first, really. The waiting's a part of it, and it will be in Classic. So we're assuming here. You'd have thought that I wanted to find replacements for their lookouts rather quickly. This is insane respawn. Up there as well, fantastic for spiders. I'm pretty sure there's like a whole sort of the ground actually changes colour and it's all black and shit. I'm pretty sure it's in vanilla. I think there's a cave up there. Come on. Is there any lookouts that spawn at this other one? Golem, no. So you've got 2 lookouts here, you get lookouts over that side. That's it. And both lookouts spawn at once. Fuck me, they're like buses. Come on. If I pull the other one, I pull the other one. They're ranged, so I can't get them out. Kiki's going to come directly to me. That should pull this one. 25% drop chance as well, so yep, didn't get it. So I don't feel bad about tagging them both. Fucking hell. That is annoying. Right, 25% chop chance, which means kill 4 should definitely get it. Is that right? He's going for that. Alright, we'll hang about a bit more. We know a golem's going to spawn up here, which will give us something to do while we're waiting for the 2 lookouts. Can't really say fairer than that. Ah, perfect. All the time, just keeping an eye out. I know they're not going to come yet because the corpses are still there, but yeah, if they're gonna drop together, then they are going to spawn together. There is a bit of a gap this time, so we can pull one at a time because they're not going to spawn at the same time now. They were clearly AoE'd to death before I got to them. I'm just wondering whether or not I can be bothered to test my metal. Yeah, I can always feign death, can't I? Make sure the sting stays fresh on him. He's taking a bit of shit. That was close, but we did it. We did a 48 elite, over 1000 XP. Can't argue with that. I'll keep that safe. I'm going to be using this, the Razor Lash root that we got from Maraudon. I ended up picking up a couple of those. And yeah, restores 600 health and mana over 10 seconds, so it's not massive, but it does the job. So that now also gives us a bit more space to work with these lookouts. Don't know. But we know they spawn right, sort of, one of them did, right on the edge, which was the first one I got. So come on. Spawn, 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 spawn. I'm alright. I just really want this lookout to be done. So how many quests are we looking at the moment? So we've got Seed of Life Marauder, and I still need to hand that into the Moonglade. Whatevs. Flawless Flame, Fiery Menace. Is that it? 2? 3, possibly 4. Yeah, you know why they're here. They're here for the lookout. So if I'm going to tag, I need to tag with Arcane. Instant damage, not Serpent Sting. Because Serpent Sting doesn't do damage until its first tick. So if you try tagging with Serpent Sting, which I do most of the time, I've got to admit, you're not going to beat anyone in a race. In fact, I've lost the tag many times over because I started with Serpent Sting. But it looks like they're doing one anyway. Because if there's two more that's over the other side, I just couldn't bother to go over there. But while the trolls and other hordes are about, oh, they're going down there. Interesting. Certainly a lot more interesting than waiting for this bloody lookout. Did we do our talent point? We didn't. So, as I said before, it's going on efficiency. Shots and stings. Reduce mana cost by 10%. That's awesome. Keep walking, sunshine. Keep fucking walking. I've earned this because I'm the one that's been stood here waiting for it. It's called a queue. If you're in the UK, you'd know what that was. Because that's one thing us Brits like to do. It's queue, and then moan about queues. Us Brits love doing that. They've stopped behind me. Oh, you lucky prick. I had him fucking worried though, didn't I? Go on, hunt him down, son. Hunt him down. Go on. Oh, he's bandaging. No, no. Hunt him fucking down. Lucky prick, look, and then we missed the fucking lookout. But at least I got to keep like a sense of dignity or whatever, you know. I'm not gonna allow someone to get ganked behind me. Because let's be honest, I'd have been next. And there he is. He won. Gives me a little bit something to worry about. Let's see what he's going to do. This is what I find interesting as well, is watching the mentality of some people. So he's going to toke up, get his mana back. But then is he going to leave, or is he going to camp lock Harry? And thus, me. There's somebody else dead here. Ah, this is him, lock Harry, see. Alright, he's got away. Well done. Nice. He's targeted him to make sure. But bzzz. Don't know. Does he look like he's questing? Ooh. Second time that's done that to me. Four-year-old being a bugger? No, are you going to try and gank me? No, he is going to be able to see me. He's definitely going to be able to see me. Even did a distract on me to make me get out of it. Not bothered, just want so many horde about. Leave me alone. I think it has got to a point now, I've noticed over the past few, however many days or weeks and that, the majority of them haven't been ganking at all. The ganking has gone down, and I seem to walk past the opposite faction without any problems more than what I do when I do get ganked. But when I do get ganked, it's by some proper fucking idiot. If you're just gonna no. Sorry. I've been stood here for too long. I'm not having somebody else take the fucking spyglass off me. Just not. Unsociable, selfish, yep. I have proper been waiting here for the lookout spyglass. Now that's him, but he's just jumped over me and left me to it. Fair enough. He's going. I am ignoring it. Come on. Please. Please, 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 please. Let me get one. Please. It's going to be a race, and I'm guessing their Void Walker's on aggressive. I can't put mine on aggressive. Oh, she's on the Set the Blazers quest. She's not after the lookout. Because that's her, isn't it, Priscilla? Yeah, we're not on that bit yet. Come on. Literally, come on. Need to make sure I'm far enough away to be able to do arcane shot. If I'm too close, I'm screwed. These are ridiculous, these spawn times. There's not even a boss or a name thing or anything. This is just harsh as shit. Come on. Fucking begging you. Yeah, if I was patient the first time, could have got it then. If I didn't help with the guy that was getting ganked behind me, could have got it then. Fact is, never can tell, can you? You don't know. Won't be long for the second one. Oh right, he's done for. Right, please, for the love of... Oh. No, thank you. Right, well that's upsetting. I've done all of that for absolute dick. So I'm not going to force you to stand with me any longer. That's now going to be a quest that if I do it, I'll do it. Great. If not, fucking who gives a shit? We're going to be playing Classic next month anyway.
Need help?
What, the Flawless Flame. Thorium plated daggers. Lovely jubbly. So this, in turn, gets done similar sort of times as the Slavers and Taskmasters, from what I can remember. We got one to hand in. We got two kind of to hand in. I know one of those is the Dwarven Justice, but let's just go up there. And just see how things turn out, I think. Because episode's been long enough. We got to level 49, you know, we're on our way to 50. Can't argue with that. Got nearly a whole level of rested bonus, which will be a whole level if you include actually handing in quests, which don't take up rested bonus, which is awesome.
How are you?
Okay, so curse these. No. Fiery Menace. Searing Mail, 12 agility, 7 stamina instead of 15 agility. So it is a loss of 3 agility, but we're back up to the mail and all the rest of it. Now I did change this sagebrush girdle. I think I had a 6 agility belt on. So even if I go back to the mail now with the 12 agility, it's still more agility than what I originally had, and it gets me off of the lever. It gives me some more health. So I'm wondering whether or not on this occasion I mean, what's that? 80 armor and 7 stamina for the cost of 3 agility. It's just better, isn't it? It's not as much damage. How much of a decrease in damage does it do? So 102.7. 103.2. It's not much of a decrease. It's certainly livable. My 4-year-old's off his nut.